Altair. How's it going? Thanks for joining me again. I'm surprised anyone wants to join me after how embarrassing I was yesterday. Christ almighty. Every single strut causing alerts. I'm just role-playing. It's, because, you know, it's Raiden's first mission, so he's still learning how to sneak good. Okay. Yeah. Glad to have you with me, Altair. Hope you're doing good and all that. Taking care. Okay, so previously on Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Alert, alert, alert. Vamp. Alert. Stillman. Alert. Fortune. Alert. Fat Man.
Nothing here.
Oh, this guy's still dead. Embarrassing. Okay, so first I need to go to Strut F. Thanks. I was trying to think of the best way to recap. Okay, let's just go for it. No guts, no glory. Even though like this BDU at the moment does not help at all, but I just like wearing it. So yeah, I need to go into Strut F to give myself an AK-47. And then, okay, so you gotta be careful. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Off to a roaring start. So what I was about to say is you have to be careful because there's not only a Cypher, but there's also the guy up top. And so if you take out the Cypher, then he is aware and it causes an alert. But it doesn't matter because I just went and got saw anyway. You can see the guy above me is walking along. I'm trying to not cheat as much as I can. I have the cheats for, you know, I went to all the trouble of unlocking all the cheats, so I'm gonna use them if I want to, but I'm gonna try not to rely on them so much because I need to learn how to sneak again. So you can see on the radar there, his cone has gone long and blue. That's him using his binoculars. Oh shit, no! God damn it! Oh, and I bet all the mines are back as well. Probably expand on the landmine. Yep. It doesn't help as well. This is a really old PS3 controller, so it doesn't react quite how I want. Uh-oh. So, a trick I showed in the last video, but didn't actually have to use. Like, this time. So you go in here, and then you go in this vent to the other room. And I've successfully avoided the bad guys. Let's see. How long into the stream am I? 7 minutes. 7 minutes in already, 2 alerts, and almost lost all my health. That's gotta be some kind of record. At least I got some soaking bullets. I'm doing a bit better tonight of not whispering as well, at least. So. It's a nice excuse for you to listen to more of the amazing soundtrack. I actually want to go back to that room though. I think there's some stuff I want to pick up. So bandages, what they do is, you saw I was bleeding out before, so you never go below the magic pixel, which is why I just let it happen. But the guards can follow your blood trail, so what you want to do is, if you're being followed, oh, it's been 10 okay. You use the bandage and it stops you from bleeding. But gotta be careful with the door.
Freeze!
Nothing here.
Luckily, these guys are pretty blind.
Freeze! Move! Ah!
Okay, that's the radio guy, I think. Oh, I have the M9. M4 is the machine gun. I think. I don't know my guns very well.
Freeze!
So if you hold L1, you can move while keeping your
Are
gun
you going
pointed.
to shoot me?
So these guards, when they say that, you should hit the arm and
Who's
then
there?
it...
Who's there?
Damn it!
Move!
Encounter the enemy.
Oh god. Yeah. 10 minutes in, 3 alerts. And I have no I think that's my first official game over besides
Jack,
when
what's
I
going
shot
on?
the
Answer me! Jack!
C4.
Jack!
Okay. Let's try that again. I need to go down and get the AK-47. Or AK-74U.
Nothing here.
Get the bullet. I can't hear it.
Freeze! Move! Ah! Oh!
This thing, so you saw this in the tanker chapter as well. This is wired up to that C4, so you need to...
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond.
There you go, M4. Machine gun. I don't have a BSC one yet.
Ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Enemy personnel on board. All units, maximum alert.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level.
Who's there?
Oh, back.
Who's there?
Great, now I'm out of bullets.
We got one.
Everyone, watch your back.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Freeze!
So the riot guard guys, he was gonna attack me there. They don't give up when you say freeze. So you have to be careful. There. Let's see. Mine detector. Okay, no mines. Gotta be careful here. It's not so much I'm playing risky, as I'm just trying to get everything done quickly, but I'm also not doing it very competently. Because I'm half remembering stuff and forgetting things.
Return your positions. Tighten security. Understood. All units exercise.
Scary. That's what you're gonna leave.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
So see now, because I have the AK-74U and the outfit. Oh, sorry. So they don't care anymore. Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ, how many of them are? Okay, I think I'm good now. So I should just be able to walk under this camera. Yep, no problem. I'm just a regular sunglasses wearing Russian soldier. Where's the nerd? There it is. Yeah, it's really cool. I wish they kind of bring that back in MGS4 a little bit, but I wish there was more options for this kind of stealth. as you just saw there, if a locker is locked, you can punch it in to get at the goods. But sometimes they just don't open, even if you punch them in. I need rations. Desperately. I guess while I'm disguised is a good opportunity to show off how books work. Gotta wait. Okay, now. There's the book. Soldier, just soldiering around. He loves it. Man, these Japanese photo models, there's nothing like them in Russia. I'll just leave him be. He seems happy enough. So I want to go on this lift here, but first I'm going to look over here. So I'm sure there's some goodies. So this is the door where Fortune was earlier. I think he got over it. Oh no, there he is. Still going. Wow. I think this guy has a porn addiction. It's not even porn, actually. Whoa, actually, look. His reflection in the floor. That's amazing.
You, over there. Whoa! Quick!
Ah, damn it! Go, 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 go.
Enemy sight.
Ah, I pressed the wrong way because of the way the cameras work. Yeah, so the thing with Raiden wearing the suit though is that there's a chance that the guards will notice that it doesn't quite fit him, and also if you bump into anything it automatically comes off. So what I tried to do there, so I was looking at the guy and I tried to run away, but because it's a fixed camera, so when I went out of first person view, I was facing the opposite way and I walked into the guy with his magazine. Whoopsie. I think as well because I was crouching, which isn't a very Russian soldiery thing to do. So, don't mind me, just B1 is where I want to go, so I'm going to go B2. Actually, I think I need to get the directional mic from down here anyway, but I want to show her some other stuff. Ration! Yes, I desperately need it. Hello, brother. Ah, please don't go the same way as I'm going. Okay, so this door, the way the camera's placed, you can't even really see it. Keep out. Authorized personnel only. It's arsenal gear. This'll come up later. Yeah, it's just hidden right in plain sight. Don't even think about it. Also, there's that parrot. That'll be important. I think you have to punch the locker to get those books. There we go. Porno stash. Okay, got the nerd.
What's up? Venus in Cancer.
Don't mind me.
Hello?
Hmm?
What's up?
Cool.
How?
Cool.
What's up? Time for a treat.
Oh, where's he gone?
Good morning.
Oh, he's coming this way.
Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer.
Here's Emma's little parrot.
Time for a treat.
Oh.
How?
baby.
How?
Yeah, baby.
Time for a treat.
Just need to get this last guy, and then I'm free to do whatever I want. No, my lucky's not even. Oh, here he comes. Okay.
Venus in Cancer.
Hey.
Hey.
How?
Pervs.
How?
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, I have some food. That's good. So, do you remember yesterday with Fortune?
What's up? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Huh? Oh, god damn it.
That's about hostile sighting.
Okay, I may have forgotten that the parrot can do that. My hard-earned ration. No cheating. Do this without cheating.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to the front of the elevator on B2 of the Shell 1 core. Intensify the level of security.
Man, it's crazy, right? This guy, he's going around killing our...
You got one again. Find him now.
Send the replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to the front of the elevator on B2 of the Shell 1 core. Intensify the level of security.
Yeah. Wow, right? can't believe it.
Good morning.
Please don't stand so close to me.
Good morning. Good morning.
Just trying to see if there's anything interesting on these computers. Oh,
Hello.
medicine.
Time for a treat. Time for a treat.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up?
Alright, see you later, Altair.
How? How? What's up?
Hold it! What are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Freeze!
Hey, you! Jump!
Good morning. Good morning.
Bandage.
Time for a treat.
Okay, so that didn't quite go quite as smoothly as I had hoped. But that's the B2 floor sorted, and to go to the B1 floor. Sorry, just adjusting my headset.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Nerd. Ration, yes. Hidey hole.
It's the enemy! And you down!
God damn it, I am like the king of alerts.
All other units remain in your positions.
Move!
Well, at least on this playthrough, everyone gets to see where all the hidey holes are.
Clear!
And you get to see them in usage as well.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. I'm sending additional men to B1 and Show 1
Now there's
Right,
vision
come
mailed
in.
if ever I saw one.
Right! Right!
Okay, this time, no mistakes. I can't believe how bad that was. Okay, give me more ration. I'm out of books.
Freeze!
Well, it's trying to show so you can knock the books off the bookshelf. That's all.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
Live, die, repeat. Okay, ration. Only thing I really need from that room is the Sorkin bullets. Everything else can.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
B1 floor of the Shell 1 core.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears
No
a
doubt.
pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound
got
different
it.
from other people's, so use
got
the
it.
directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really
Get
is
real.
Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Get real.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're
Definitely
fairly sure
not.
that it's Ames. If
Definitely
you do make a
not.
mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard
Definitely
gets
not.
suspicious.
Definitely not.
If you're discovered inside, they'll
That's
cut off your
exactly
retreat
it.
and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room.
Not a chance.
The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Okay. This room, this time,
Reporting no problems
Gonna
in
be
the hull
perfect.
on B1.
No
in the Shell
alerts.
1 core.
Get my ration. Ames should be around here somewhere. Of course, they move him around, so. I'm just gonna see if I can find me any more.
Reporting no problems in the hull on B1 in the
Rations.
Shell 1 core.
What's this? Ooh, bandage. Ah, here he is. Pretty sure that's Ames. I am American president. Duh. Broadcast room.
Reporting no problems in the hull on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Got him. And finally, I cleared a room without causing an alert. The first time for everything.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
I don't know why
informer
they
calling
told us
himself
about
Mr. X,
Ames's
dressed like a ninja.
pacemaker when they could have just told us about his
see.
mullet.
Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is.
Oh, Salon.
We have little time, so I'll be brief.
Classic.
How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
I completely forgot about this assault scene.
Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2.
First floor.
Is he
Shell
still
2
there?
core.
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, a login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's
Nice
him?
of Ocelot to put on this little show.
Use
for
the
us.
microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Johnny Sasaki.
New York just to get hit with a belt.
What? Betray us.
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise. You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
What do you think, Johnny?
Oh! This one's worse than that one up in Alaska.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Oh.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's...
Just like Johnny Sasaki and his
that
liquid.
commander chick really reminds me of someone. Who is she like again?
We spent on that arm in Lyon. The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Ironic, because technically Ocelot is French. He was born in Normandy on
There's
D-Day.
something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Ah, liquid.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
Nah,
That's
could
impossible.
be. How could there be two?
Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the President willingly.
That's right.
So this means the President is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook
Or an
answer.
Emma
Well, when an
pulse.
average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the President before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK. He's coming here.
What the hell?
Freeze!
So that's that. Unfortunately, you don't even get the chance to try and kill him.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the President was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You...
A heart attack?
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Those are
Identify
some
yourself.
slick shades.
We meet at last. died!
Actually, I guess this answers me not being in this room without causing an alert. So my streak continues.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack,
Are you a
I
bad
agree
enough
with the
dude
Colonel.
to rescue
You
the
need to
president?
protect the president for now.
All right. Freeze! Oh! Freeze! Oh!
Oh, fuck. Shot to
No,
the back.
this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Go, go, go. Now to get the sniper rifle. Actually, it's on the top floor.
Freeze!
Nothing here.
I gotta get RGB6. Oh.
Freeze!
PSG-1T is a tranquilizer PSG-1. Though I prefer the Mosin Nagant from MGS3. Nice. Is everybody call in? Yeah. Already got everything I want to get in there. Time to go. How could the camera stay destroyed?
Nothing here.
Freeze! Hey!
Man, it's always when nobody's watching that I can actually play well. Then again, I did kind of cause an alert, so not that well. Where's my... There we go. So, Easter Island Head.
Nothing here.
Moa.
It's the enemy. I need help.
This part's quite difficult. I'm probably going to screw it up at least once or twice.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the President's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Okay, let's get to work. One. Damn it.
Right.
Of course,
all right?
that's the point of the Pentanza beam.
Right.
Stop shaking. I thought I could get a couple in before I used it though. Yeah, yeah. That's close. Okay, okay. This one's difficult. Damn it. Because if you destroy the cipher, then you destroy...
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
I'm gonna go for the Okay, that one's probably the most difficult. Of course, with me, even the simple ones are difficult. So. Find the flag. You gotta wait till the flag moves. There. I think I got it. Yeah, okay. There's one here. This one. This one. This one. Carefully, man. Yes, yes, I know.
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet. Use the first-person view or the sniper scope to look around.
Maybe it's the other side. There's one where you gotta go on your tippy toes. Or maybe that's just extreme. Maybe that's just extreme. Pretty sure there's one over there somewhere. Or maybe not. Still no. Let's use the scope like he said. I'm sure there's one in that doorway somewhere. I'm not sure. I didn't see it. Got the one with the birds. I feel like there's something with the guard over there. Can't remember. Got the cipher. Got the something with the got this one. Ah, there it is. Knew it. Knew it.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Partner,
Otacon?
air quotes.
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid Snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Quite the conundrum. Dare.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots.
I like how on the subtitles there for Patriots it was
Where
all
do I know him from?
Or
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around
Maybe it's just
here.
all
I'm the
of
boss
the
to surpass Big Boss
subtitles.
himself.
That's weird.
Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. New worker of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
He literally has the same face.
Snake? Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him. Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Muscle Stick.
That the best you can do, Snake? Did I get it? We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
Actually kind of ironic considering in MGS4 old Snake ends up being a muscle suit as well. Probably the next gen solid pieces.
I'll drown you fools for interfering!
I'll grind you into dust.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Very reminiscent of the high in MGS1. I mean, obviously, but like the idea of the connecting. Like, so before it was.
Catch!
Oh, thanks, Snake. Oh, ration. These stairs are basically the best friends.
I'll shred you to pieces! Right, I'll take care of it. Is that the best you can do?
She always wants to man on your radar, because that's the biggest help in playing.
Try dodging this!
These old analog sticks. Trash. Oh, that was too close.
I'll let you go out in style! Right, catch!
No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
My no death run is going incredibly well.
Right, catch!
clock seems to be better compared to the
Right, I'll take care of it.
I'm standing straight.
Is that the best you can do?
My head hooks over. When I'm on the bottom, press it in and use the first one.
Take this!
That one I do not remember how to survive.
I'll let you go out in style!
Which really I shouldn't be doing, considering.
I'll let you go out in style!
That one just went direct.
Try dodging this! Use this!
It's Russian. Thank you. Almost just gonna not screw up. That's wrong.
Go to hell! What the? Is that the best you can do? I'll take care of it. I'll let you go out in style!
Oh, that was close. Oh, I didn't have a ration equipped there, so if that had hit me, I would have died. But luckily, the cutscene saved me. Hey, thanks so much. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, Altair. They got my eye. I recommend the High on Daisy comics or the Metal Gear series. Good stuff.
There's something coming up!
Sure, keep waiting, huh?
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
Notice how this one has a tail. The link. So this is the one that Ocelot stole. Chapter. It also has two eyes. The AI brain with one eye. Same with Solidus, only have one eye.
They got my eye!
A lot of slow motion involved with that.
Vamp! Go! Ha!
It's like Pokemon. Vamp! I choose you!
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
Fuck your laws of gravity. You know, he's called Vamp, not because of
You
all
all
the
right?
vampire stuff.
Yeah.
He's called Vamp
How about
because
you
he's
guys?
bisexual.
Barely managed, but we're all right.
Which is
The chopper?
hilarious.
We need some time for
But
repairs.
Kojima confirmed
The president's
for
all
not
yours.
bisexual
Okay.
erasure.
Can I ask
which
you
is
something?
nice.
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How
It's
could
like
you
a
come back to
nightmare
all
you
this?
can't wake up
Why
from.
keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Rose! I need to talk to you.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh my god, it is
Just
actually
barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
No! Yeah, sure, why not?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in The Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Sorry, I just put my aircon on for a moment because it's getting kind of hot. It's hot here in Japan, so you'll have to put up with, there might be a little bit of sound. So, sorry, I'm getting a text from Olga. Where's my phone? Ah, there we go. Use coolant spray to put out fire. Thanks, Olga. I was actually just about to do that. Go. Oh, that was close. So there is a ration there, but I actually want to go this way. So if you cartwheel right at the end here, you can make it. And it's the only way to get those items. But, knowing me from having played this game the last couple days, I'm pretty sure I'm about to die, so... Oh, yeah, I did it. Okay. Whew. Yeah, AK suppressor. Life's good at the moment. Just putting this on for no reason. So here's the thing, I really want that ration. But have to be very careful because the bird shit will make you fall. Yeah, I thought I dropped too. Okay. Ooh, careful. Oh boy. Long way up. I don't actually have much of a problem with heights in real life, but right now I'm definitely feeling it. Ooh. Okay. We should get a way didn't screw something up counter. And it'll ding to 1. So I'm pretty sure some of these might fall out from under me. Gotta be careful. Yep. Don't stop. There's some guards around here somewhere. There's definitely one in that hallway over there. I think there might be one over here as well. Let's go. I guess not. Oh, god damn it.
Raiden!
Oh, I did so well, and I'm back here. No, you didn't jinx me. That was me jinxing me. Oh, and this ration is really hard to get as well. No, we just barely beat the stairs last time. Go, 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 go. Dog! Damn it.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
God damn it. No, not Stinger, so cool. Okay. Phew. Okay, go, 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 go! Oh. Slowly does it. Oh, come on. There we go. These old analog sticks. Okay. Don't stop. Okay. Whew. Made it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I like how that catches fire just as you start going this way. Okay. No cutscene this time. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to do. You lean against it and see where you are, and then you can see where you're dropping down. But I was too fast. Ah, that's where they are. Okay.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Can't see the other guy. Is that him? Oh yeah. I might be pretty bad at some of the other stuff, but I'm good at the old headshots. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you have to cartwheel over this one. know, I don't think it works, but just for good luck.
What's up, Jack?
Do you remember what day it is tomorrow? I'm pretty sure I still have to collect all those items again if I fall and die.
Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then, let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes Oh look, now we're talking about me, not you.
Yeah, this is the way you're supposed to go.
About what you were like as a child. What kind of things you liked to do. What kind of people your parents were.
But,
I've never heard you talk about any of that.
Depending on
Why?
the difficulty, different
Don't you think it's
obstacles
just a
are
little
in your
bit
way.
unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise. You're a real egotistical woman.
So if you hold R2, he says negative things. If you hold R1, he says positive things. And he only said that really clearly there because the call, I did it just as the call was ending. Okay. Made it. And then for this one, you hang. Go like this. And you hurry yourself across. And make sure to press triangle, not X. Triangle is up, X is down. Those dead guys don't exist anymore, so I went into a new area. Okay, so now I gotta be careful because there's a guy in here. There he is. Oh, is there two guys? Yeah, there's two guys. Damn. And I'm pretty sure around there it's gonna come out from underneath me. I've not tried it before. I'm gonna try hanging off the edge and just going that way. Shouldn't be able to see me. And this way we can just completely avoid the... Oh, but now there's no way for me to see me. Oh, goddamn. Oh, damn it!
Enemy intruder mission personnel.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Right here, yep. And there I go.
Raiden!
So I can make it further than I remembered.
What was that sound?
So it's this next one I can't go. There's more of them as well. It's not just that one. He does 3 windows. That guy does 3 windows.
Who's that?
Ah, it's just these 2. So that's fine.
No. No!
Yeah,
Jack,
well,
please
you
answer
can grip
me.
along it as I
Jack!
tried there. This is the first time I've tried gripping along it. Problem is, when you're gripping, you can't see where the soldiers are, even if you, like, I went into first person and tried doing a chin up there and it didn't help. So there are ways around it. What I'm gonna do this time. Oh, damn it. Roll. Okay, whoa. There we go. So I avoided the obstacle, and now I'm home free. Why Raiden doesn't just hop in through the window and go that way, I don't know. I don't think any ciphers show up if you don't get an alert, so it should be good. Yeah, it would be easier. I think I even tried, like back in the day, I tried going in through the window, but it doesn't let you. So you have to make sure to crouch before you start going sideways, because I'm pretty sure you can't just do it. Oh, okay. No, in MGS 1 there's a similar scene, but you can't crouch while moving.
Oh, I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
Raiden, you cover the president. Make contact with him before the confirmation.
Oh. I think the Colonel has something funny to say, but I thought Snake did too.
Have you ever heard?
The enemy has already entered.
I don't remember. There's tons of like interesting codecs and stuff. Maybe now it's directly. But I don't remember how to get most of them. There's a ton of really good codecs. Here we go.
Raiden, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wet works for a reason after all.
Don't worry about it, Jack. It's okay.
Rose?
That is, as long as you take a shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
Shoot a fire extinguisher.
Man, MGS2 is crazy. This guy's peeing a really long time. I think you might want to go see a doctor. Oh, I can't put on the box. Will it ever end? No. Oh, there we go. Finished. Man, that guy peed for ages. I believe scientists did a study, and the average peeing time of mammals is like 21 seconds. I believe that's what it is. 21 or 31, I can't remember which. Okay. these guys are. I'm almost out. Oh, I'm Scottish. I'm from Scotland. I don't have much of an accent though because I teach English, so I need to be able to be understood, so I kind of suppress my Scottish accent. I go into it more, like if there's a Scottish person around, I'll speak much more Scottish. But since it's just me, I'm used to suppressing it for work. And so, I mean, these days I mostly speak Japanese because I'm living in Japan, so yeah, pissing for 2 minutes, that guy's bladder is legendary size. So we're gonna be going this way. First I'm just gonna have a quick look this way. Oh, you're from London, that's nice. London has a lot of accents. Shell 2 Area L, first floor, level 5 card. Oh, it actually says entrance. Entrance. Man, there's so many small details in this game. Okay, and this one as well, there's also, yeah, I've never noticed it before either, that, like, there's tons of small details I have noticed, but the fact that that actually lights up and says entrance, I wonder if it says over the other doors as well. Now, there's going to be some of those panels that slip away under me as well. But basically, jump, run to there, hang, climb up, in. Oh, okay. So there's no droppy panels. That's good. I'll tell you, there's no such thing as a normal accent. Everywhere has an accent. It just seems normal because you're surrounded by people who speak the same accent. But I can imagine what your typical Londoner would sound like. Alright, bruv. No, wait. Alright, I'm from London. My name's Altair, I'm from London. Nah,
Snake.
I'm not good at accents. Alright, bruv. In it.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
I love Olga's scar. It's something I never noticed in the PS2 version because it was all potato-y.
We will not change the plan because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
No Johnny Sasaki this time.
Start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last.
If you told your men to pull out sooner, you would never have gotten pregnant in the first place.
Snake.
Hey-o.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the President manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training.
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Yes. You'll be bacon. Kind of amazing I actually have an abundance of rations at the moment. Unheard of for me. Yeah. Okay. Great, he's taking a nap right in front of it. Stupid machines. Give me a cold drink. These cameras are, well, that one. Oh. Okay, completely ignore what I was going to say. I thought these were armored. Wait, I thought that was the Nikita. Oh, I think I have to go down first. Yeah, I thought they were armored cameras to make it more difficult. But turns out you can just destroy them, so. pretty sure the Nikita is in here somewhere.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch
I'm
button.
fine with swim.
Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
What's
The
with this
O2 gauge
delivery?
will
That was
appear under
weird.
your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Nothing. Too soon. Damn. Night vision goggles. Not all that helpful here. Is that Olga? No, it's just a babe. Okay, I'm pretty sure. End room. Or not. Oh wait, this might be the Raven in it. Rubber ducky. Juice. Of course. Who wouldn't put depth charges in the flooded area? Fucking plan. Goddamn dead cell. Ah, there we go. Just quickly check there, and I'll be going that way later, so no point. Just gotta... Something really weird about the swim controls. Like, I don't play inverted, like I play just regular, but for some reason the swimming controls feel like they should be inverted, but they're not. So like, I'm trying to swim down, so I push up, but that makes me go up, which it should do. Like in any other situation, I want to go up, I press up. But with swimming, it, I don't know, it just feels like it should be inverted, but it's not. It's weird. Okay. Let's get this party started. Not Stinger. I thought that was supposed to destroy after. Ah, there we go. What do you want, Olga? So the problem is if you fire it from here, then that can happen.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
Because for some reason the president is incredibly suicidal. So what Olga's telling me... yeah, he runs into it. It makes sense in the following cutscene. So Olga's telling me if I fire it from in here, it should be easier. At least I want it to go through this one. Too close.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
I guess I should say, if you're looking for like an actual professional, really good, I think it was Extreme Run of Metal Gear Solid 2, or any of the Metal Gear games, please check out a friend of mine. His name is Perfect Stealth. You can find him on YouTube under Perfect Stealth. And yeah, he can do all of this that I'm doing on Extreme, and it's like perfect runs, big boss runs, all that stuff. Much better than I do. I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants because it's more fun that way. Okay, we'll do it this way. And I guess I should check it this way. I guess what I need to do is make it here. He's still asleep? God damn. Is he diabetic or something?
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get away!
Yeah, okay. Technically didn't cause an alert. I think this is the first room. I think every other room I've gone, this is the first room I did end up causing alerts. But I think it's impossible to cause one in this room. So I think this is my first no alert strut. But it's also my only kill the president strut, so. Oh, I kept the thing on in the cutscene.
President Johnson.
That's nice.
So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Oh.
What the...
There's a certain
You're
president
a
I
man?
could quote right there. I grabbed him
Well,
by
who are
the...
you?
Foxhound, sir.
I'll let you finish that one yourself.
Foxhound? I see.
James
Now
Johnson's going
things
to
are
get me
starting to
too.
make a little sense.
This is what the world
Switch
thinks of
over to
Americans.
nano-communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
Man, Kojima really does just predict everything, doesn't he? Kojima and his team, I
Do
guess
you
I
read
should
me,
say.
sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my
You're
answer would have
about
been
as low
yes.
as it
Right
gets.
now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way.
Whatever.
I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh? Exactly.
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country.
Not a chance.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply,
not a chance.
The Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth.
Definitely not.
The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs.
No,
every
that's
policy
me.
that's been
I'm
credited
using my
to me
R2
was actually done
Get
according
real.
to their instructions.
Get real.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots
exactly
want the
it.
country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No. All right.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
Except the king
And that
is still
justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes.
What you wanted
I'd
to be was
intended
a
to
ham.
use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function?
Not a chance.
Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an
Senator
unregulated power struggle.
Definitely
Panic,
not.
civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
Definitely not. So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent
Get real.
disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake.
Hey, look,
He
it's
was
George
the third
Bush.
snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Whoops. What a blunder.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception.
Bernie Sanders.
Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal
That's exactly
Gear.
it.
That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Flat earthers,
Yes,
anti-vaxxers.
the GW system is
all
the
would be
Patriots' trump
stopped
card.
if we had the
Arsenal
Patriots.
Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
That's right. Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Thank
you. This
you.
is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
My time has come.
There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
Abusing your right to free speech.
Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Actually, I'm Liberian, so you're not my commander-in-chief. Abusing your right to free speech. I like that line. Now, how many other games let you play around with the corpse of the president? Not many. No.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat.
And so
However,
far,
given the
you
recent
fucked
turn
up
of
both.
events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust.
That's exactly
Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right?
Right.
You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
You do it.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Why don't you do it? Understood. Raiden out.
This is fun.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake,
Talk back.
the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the
Definitely
Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember
Can't
right,
help
the
but look at
reporters blamed you for sinking the
RR34
tanker.
cable at the top and just think,
That's right.
Rule 34
Otacon,
cable.
Me. We were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
Showing a picture of me killing.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
No.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
It's a thinker.
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich...
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Definitely not.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
I like how in the codec it takes off the sunglasses, but it doesn't take off the uniform. Come on, buddy. Aw. You physically can't leave this room. Okay. 2 hours, 38 minutes. So I'm gonna go fight Vamp, meet Emma, save, and that'll be it for tonight. And I'll continue again tomorrow. So there should be about 20 more minutes left of this stream. Of course, that's assuming I don't get my ass kicked by Vamp. But yeah, about 20 more minutes. That'll be about midnight my time. And I have work tomorrow, so that'll be fine. So yeah, that should do. Go kill Vamp. Kill Vamp. Go fight Vamp. Go meet Emma. Man, this is so much easier in HD. I remember back on the PS2, you could barely see where you're going. Oh, nice, another ration. But I don't need it. Oh, up. That's correct.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal?
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
If you are squeamish, just be careful. There's a little bit of jump scare coming up. Sorry to ruin the surprise, but... Oh yeah, you can walk along the bottom, I forgot about that. So yeah, poor Stillman. What's interesting though is he got a microwave bomb to the face, and yet he's still in one piece. Not quite sure how that works. Yeah, poor guy gets exploded. I'm gonna need all these rations against famine. Just know it. It's interesting though, because it's an underwater level, right? So you feel like you're underwater, but like as they're saying, the water's being pumped up from the ocean into the strut for the air quotes cleaning process. But like, yeah, we're still like, I don't know, 200 meters, 500 meters above sea level, but it feels like we're in the water, because we are in the water. Hey, Bam.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
Steelman. Yeah, Peter Steelman. Flamenco dancing, bisexual vampires. This game has everything.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now, but she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago, but the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
He's not wrong. He is insane.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Okay, let's go. Yell, dead cell. Okay, first things first. Remind me. I don't think I've ever actually used the grenade launcher in this game. I think this is the first time I've actually picked something. You actually do a little extra damage to the tree with a hit in the forehead, because that's where his... Yeah! God, I love this song. Yell Dead Cells. Oh, also, yeah, you can choose neither the right, just that cool. Of course, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, actually, this is if you need a ration on this boss battle, there's one people dead here. Not many people know that there's rations. Very handy on the street. Or if you're like me, you eat rations like beef, I guess beef. You can just lie in the top corner of the machine gun. That works. So that's why I guess we need CM4. Damn it.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
I really thought we was gonna get him in one this time. If you don't take it, the lights, knives, hit you to the top. Really helpful. So I've got my 3 rations and 2 rations on the ration. how cool it was last time when I got 3 for 3 deflecting the knives and shooting in the head?
Yeah.
That was so cool. I mean, good shit as well. Yeah. 2 for 2. Well, 2 for I mean, it does nothing. Like, it's not like body armor or anything, but I'm just wearing it. Shit. Whew. Whew, that dagger's about to hit me right in the head. Oh, yeah. Classic phase 3 boss fight. He's doing everything he was doing before, but he's just doing it faster, which means for someone like me, oh, there he is. I ran right into that. I can only afford to make like 1 or 2 mistakes. I can't afford to make 2 mistakes in a row. So that's where the pressure comes. Yeah. Yeah, well, I am playing on hard, but it's like taking so much to kill. Okay, I don't actually need to roll. Just keep running. And if you die in first person, the screen breaks because he killed you, the player.
No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
This third phase. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely cheese I could do. There's definitely cheese for this boss fight, but I don't remember what it is. Except the lie in the corner with the machine gun one. Oh, fuck, let me get going. Not a good idea. Just no. Thanks, I'll get there. Maybe I should just go for the stun. Might actually be easier. Because the point of draining his O2 is to drain his stamina as well. So like, I guess I don't know what to do. Very close. Let's go for stamina. Oh.
Right, come in. Right. Right. Didn't think this fight was going to give me this much trouble. Like, I knew it was going to be hard, but... First things first.
Oh. That went better than expected. Double tap with the flight knives. This seems to be working. Of course, the red aura, I didn't expect it to be obvious. The red aura is in dodge mode, so you can't. Well, you can if you overpower it. Scary. Oh. Rations. Run away. Where's my... Oh, I played too much Dark Souls. I was like, where's my invincibility frames? Oh, damn it. Missed. I really need that much. Okay, that worked. Very fast, and I am using a very old analog keyboard. It's kind of not very good. Basically just trying to if he does that. Seems like a pretty important game.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, so I can just punch him in. So I am out of rations, so this is very much
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck! God damn it!
Raiden, what's going
One
on?
more shot and he would have been
Raiden!
down.
Raiden!
God damn. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going non-lethal this time. I'm going full lethal. Because I have an actual idea of what to do this time. Did you see that though? How insane he went right at the end there? That was amazing. Like, that is boss battle level. I mean, clearly I'll be doing a good job. Yeah. I didn't know he could do that last, like, frenzy though. That was amazing. If I had, like, he didn't instead of trying to get that last shot in, I probably would have bear to bear.
Wasting time.
I'm not going to bother with the grenades because it only damages the stamina.
Yeah. Oh, that worked.
Yeah, I definitely if I could not get hit early on, it means I can afford a couple more mistakes towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool. Considering how many times you kicked my ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is the part where you just kill. One mistake left. That's how Come on! Damn it! How are none of these hitting? Can you do something else? Seriously, man, come on. Really not cool.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
One hit away. Claymores do work. Oh wow, that was awesome. Oh, there's still there. It is a good strategy, but it does also really try to play. Yes! Ha ha! You know what they say? 4th or 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th times the charm. Oh. Thank you, Altair. Oh. That was well earned. I must have... Maybe body armor. I think I pick up the body armor in the next room. The body armor would have come in very handy.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double.
Oh, it's
You've
half
got to get her
midnight.
to install the virus program that the president gave you. When
I'm
you
gonna go
find
into
her,
the next room
take her
and
to the
save,
computer
and I'll
room on
continue
level
tomorrow.
B2 in
Or
the core
today,
of Shell
I guess
1.
I should say.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time.
Did you catch all
Arsenal's
that?
going active.
Yeah, right.
I
That's how
heard.
you get your
The
ass
hostage
handed
rescue's
to
gonna
you
have to
like
wait.
5 times.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need
Yeah,
her.
well,
Understood.
I thought Altair.
I'll make
isn't
sure
that
you
what
have your family reunion.
name is? Oh,
What's up?
A lot of years have passed between
Altair.
EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right
I
to
don't know.
see
It's
her.
easier for
We
me
can
to just
talk
call
about
you
this
Altair.
later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker
I
room
don't
to the
know
north, right?
pronunciation of your
I'm
name.
on it.
Unless you want me to just call you Aruj. Aruj 1. Yeah, victory bullets. Victory bullets. Okay, Altair sticks. Oh, ration didn't come back though. But look, I have 2 out of 3 rations. Amazing. Hey, another ration. Yeah. Victory. Okay, nothing else. Yeah, the game was like, hey champ, you earned it. Vamp opens his arms. I guess you are my little pog champ. Ow. Well, there goes that ration that I just got. Is this it, body armor? Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see, not this way. This way. It's under the mine. Up. Hit the nerd. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to Emma first and then save, because it's the same room. I mean, it should save after a boss fight anyway, but... Wait a minute, mine detector. One of these has a mine in it, if I remember right. I guess not. You know what, I'm just not gonna take any chances. Book. Okay, let's talk to Emma.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
By the way.
And who told you that?
The president.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
AKA Femship. And like so many
Come
other
on!
places.
We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon. Better move.
I can't. I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First we'll head to filter chamber 2, then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses.
Yeah,
and
it's
there's this guy I liked who used to
nice
wear them.
warm
Your first
pea hug.
boyfriend?
No, somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so I'll do the first part. Now we just have to sit through all these codecs and then I can save and go to bed. I hope I don't have a busy day tomorrow.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids.
Complicated.
You know what I mean.
I never had a family. But
I mean,
think I know
again,
what you mean.
Kojima predicts everything. He even he even predicted, "What are you doing, stepbrother, with
Raiden,
your
what's your
stepmother
status?
while I'm in
Colonel?
our step pool
I've
with
got
my
Emma Emmerich
stepfather?"
here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head
Wait,
for
we
strut
saw
L.
how much you got your ass handed to you by
We're
Vamp,
on our
so now
way.
you're gonna have to take strut L instead of strut W.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Thanks,
Who are
Snake.
you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got
It's
time
a
for
lover's
this.
quarrel.
Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Okay. Saving time.
Jack, do you need to save?
No, I just thought I'd call for fun.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
Okay, so thanks for joining me in today's adventure. It was a lot of fun, and thank you for keeping me company, Altair. I'll of course be uploading this to my YouTube after, so if you're watching it there, then thank God you can skip through all the parts where I screw up and die all the time, so you can actually see more of the story. But no, I had a lot of fun. I'm definitely getting back into it. I'm remembering certain things, but I'm just too rusty with my skill, and especially Vamp on hard. Like, he is a very difficult boss, so I'm thinking ahead now, because I haven't looked ahead. Like, I haven't looked up any strategies or anything for any of the bosses coming up. I'm just trying to remember what I did myself, because I've done extreme. You know, I've completely platinumed this game, so I'm trying to go off my own memory as part of a challenge. But like things like that kamikaze, not even kamikaze, that like all-out assault that Vamp was doing, I don't remember that, because I probably, especially on extreme, probably cheesed him and like killed him really fast, so he never got a chance to do that fucking barrage of bloody daggers. So not really sure how he did it back in the day, but no, I'm having a lot of fun doing this again, and the story as well. It's the best part of the game, obviously, is listening to the story. So the Raiden and Rose stuff, I mean, it's good, but it's you know, it's kind of narmy, I guess the term is. So yeah, definitely, if you're feeling like it, go watch, go play MGS if you want. But if you're not really feeling up to playing it, either you can watch on my YouTube channel on one moment. On my YouTube channel, Waylander, no 893, just Waylander. You can watch my Metal Gear Solid 1 playthrough with my awful commentary. Or, like I said, you can check out my friend Perfect Stealth. You should be able to find his YouTube quite simply. He has very good playthroughs of MGS, all the MGS series, and he's actually good at the game, unlike me. Okay, so that's all for today. Oh god, I just ended it like one of my English lessons. Oh god. Okay, that's all. See ya.